Okay, hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad FATIH bin Muhammad Nasir. My matric number 268082. So I will present about the introduction of our analysis regarding the mobile phone and accessories for an opening in Changlun Town. So first of all, nowadays we all know that mobile phone and its accessories are very familiar and everyone need it. Uh, and it has a lot of advantage. For example, like we can communicate with each other and we can uh, go through some information on social media or many apps and many apps. Okay, so for the next point is many people who want to start a business take this opportunity to open such business because nowadays many business will sustain uh, in this kind of business. Okay, some analysis for mobile phone and accessories business will be carried out in Changlun Town, whether it is suitable or not for an opening. Okay, next for the last point, we will do a lot of work such as customer analysis, competitor analysis, profitability analysis, market analysis, and other relevant environment analysis. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
My name is AINA SYAZANA binti AHMAD SOLEHUDDIN. My metric number is 264464. Now, I will continue the presentation. The use of mobile phones can be a threat, making users a victim of the high cost of mobile services. Today, clients often want approximately excessive provider fees because of the lengthy settlement length and fee of prepayment penalties. In addition, because of the low stage of provider, clients are extra inclined to pay better charges for better first rate offering, which includes appointments. So, the use of mobile phone is not only a luxury but a necessity. A study on wireless consumer use of mobile services found that customers use their phones, such as cameras, watches, calendars, music players, and other no-talking function. The list of application and data function available on the mobile phones has been increasing. They are very glad with the services that is best half of right. Due to opposition among companies, there are numerous proceedings approximately bad provided first rate within the industry. In addition, most mobile phones owners are between 18 and 34 years old. By decreasing provider fees, the enterprise misplaced income and decreased share. Mobile phone users do not just use their phones to make calls. In fact, cell offerings rank second within the enterprise rankings. Now, I will pass the presentation to the next presenter.
Hello, now I will talk about the competitor analysis. The competitor analysis should contain the feature, market share, price, marketing differentiators, strength, weaknesses, location, culture, and customer evaluation of the competitors. A competitors analysis goal is to comprehend our competitors' advantage and disadvantage in compare to our own, as well as identify market gaps. A competition analysis is necessary since it will assist us in identifying how to improve our own company strategy. However, Changlun has more than 20 competitors selling mobile phone. After all, it will also difficult to compete with so many competitors. As a result, competitors analysis take numerous factors into consideration, including size, growth and profitability, image, objective, business strategy, organizational culture, cost structure, assist obstacle, and strength and weaknesses. Changlun mobile phone market has been continuously increasing and rising since then, both in terms of market share and modern and supplier diversified. Mobile phone sales are continuing to rise somewhat, with sale of smartphone not expected to be much harmed by the current issue, which is the emergence of COVID-19 and home seclusion not expected to after sales. Hence, the competitors in Changlun may still be able to compete in the market in terms of product positioning. The majority of competitors offer Apple prefer iPhone. It's sleek, easy to use, has a fantastic website, web browser, and provide the true internet experience rather than a mangled imitation. In overall, the iPhone has become the de facto smartphone standard. Consumers tend to see strong connection between the brand and themselves, have high degrees of commitment, and support strong relationship with their brand because they believe the brand are a crucial part of their existence. As a result, brand commitment has a significant impact on customer repurchase intention and loyalty to.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is NURUL binti BAKRI and my metric number is 264489. For market analysis, we are going to look at 5 sub-points to analyze this market analysis. First is actual and the potential of market size. In this point, we found out that in Changlun, there were more than 25,000 people in average, means that market in Changlun is a large market size. Next is market growth. For the market growth, the increase in number of people at Changlun will give the image that the demand will increase. From this, and then next point is market profitability. Okay, at this point is the market profitability of market can be analyzed by looking at these 5 points from Porter's called as Porter 5 market force. The second last point is trend and development. In market trend, there were several characteristics that we can look forward to see what trend and development of that particular market. Last point that we are analyzing in market analyzing is key success factor. Business should identify first about key success factor before starting a new business or entering new market. This is important analysis in order to find out about that market condition since every market have different key factors, key success factor. And key success factor in Changlun, we found out 2 key success factor. First, a variance of price of smartphone, and then good service that we want to sell in the smartphone. We're going to move for the next presentation.
Assalamualaikum and very good day. My name is FIRDAUS bin NORDIN and my metric number is 259394. So I will explain about the profitable analysis. So the profitable analysis will based on the cost of operation and market segmentation. So we look at 4 factors to determine the profitability to open store there. So the first one is the type of the phone. The type of the phone we choose to sell is from the low to mid range products because the population of Changlun are mostly in low to middle income. And the next one we look at the location, and the location has a low rent compared to city, and it will give good for us because it will reduce the operating cost, so we can take into profit. And the third one is the cost of advertisement and promotion. We choose to use social media and printed materials such as flyer to be given to people nearby because it has low budget. Thus we can save money and turn to profit. And the last one is the distribution cost, and the payment of staff might be low because the cost of living there is low. So from all factors, I think it is profitable to open store there. That's all from me. Thank you.
Choosing a business location is a business decision that must be made carefully. Previous research has found that business location is related to business success. The location of the business is a factor that triggers the emergence of large inward costs, so that it can be used to develop business ideas or otherwise destroy your business. A business location close to the target market will support a business to provide satisfactory service to customer, and other advantages can save shipping costs. Factor influencing site selection include community environment, availability of natural resources, proximity to market, availability of transportation, electricity generation, and available land for business expansion. In my opinion, Changlun is the right location to open cell phone outlet. Even so, there are many competition who have opened cell phone outlet, but they are productive. In that location, it's really productive. The location is always crowded with people because the location has many business operations there. So that the business owner So that's where the business owner strategy is test how they apply their strategy correctly in order to attract customers more than their competitors. Many studies on the selection of business location have been carried out. Location selection is considered as investment decision that has strategic objective, for example, to facilitate customer access. This means that the focus of the location of micro or small business must be on business volume income. The choice of location for micro or small business prefer locations that are close to consumer by considering road access, parking lot, and safe business location. The location analysis method for selecting a business has not been able to determine the exact location of business. In choosing a business location, business owners should choose a location with the least risk, because it is possible that problem will occur in the future. Problems that arise include business place regulation, tax regulation, local community income, labor supply, air availability, waste disposal, transportation costs.
Next, I will be presenting about the recommendation. By observing the market analysis of Changlun, starting a business selling smartphones can be profitable with the large market size and increase of market growth due to upcoming house projects. Based on the results of the customer analysis, we can see that people are not using their smartphones just for calling people anymore. They are using it for the other features such as camera and apps. In order to attract customers, we suggest offering variations of smartphone brands so that potential customers can come and choose which device suits them best. We can also see that most mobile phone owners are between 18 to 34 years old. When promoting new smartphones, we recommend targeting younger customers under gender segmentation to more effectively target the specific audience, because males and females frequently have distinct views about online activities and preferences for smartphone usage. Males are likely than females to use gaming apps as well as education and fitness related apps on their smartphones. Females, on the other hand, are more active users of social networking sites, entertainment apps, and photo apps on smartphones than males. According to the result of competitor analysis, we found that there are many other competitors that sell smartphones in Changlun. In order to put the business in the eyes of potential customers, we suggest focusing on successful advertising that benefits the business, as well as developing additional efficient social media advertising to attract more ideal consumers. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are the most well-known social networking sites, and they are all serve as a platform for connection, expression of feelings, and communication. Another way that we suggest is doing collaboration with social media influencers. Influencers will share their experiences with our service with the general public, resulting in increased web traffic to the site with no additional marketing work on the part of the marketing team. Next, we also suggest the business can expand its market size and market profitability by increasing engagement with the customers. One of the ways they can do this is by asking the customers what they want. The social media is the perfect platform for engaging with customers. For example, create posts that specifically ask what kind of smartphones do they like, and if they were to choose, what kind of smartphones that they want us to sell in the shop. Another great way to increase customer loyalty and attract more potential customers is create a survey that acts as a feedback with questions about design, features, delivery, updates, and other issues about smartphones that they like. That can help the company to identify customer preferences and likes. Lastly, according to the overall results of the profitability analysis, we can conclude that opening a smartphone selling business can be a profitable business. This is due to low cost of rent, operating, and the distribution costs, because the business will be in a town outside the city. With large potential customers from UUM, Matriculation College, and people from Changlun and nearby places, the company need to make sure they always have ready stock for when customers want to buy a product. Having inventory is a benefit, but having too much inventory may be a problem. As a result, the firm should be cautious of the extra inventory. The return of equity will be hammered if the firm prefers to retain excess inventory rather than using it on time. This is due to the fact that the additional storage expenses will reduce net revenue. Thank you, that is all from me.